Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, when I start this lesson off, been giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Aquat, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now, this lesson is going to be based on an EF3 tornado that hit Fox Valley. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says, people in the Fox Valley are waiting for a day of storm cleanup. A tornado tore through areas of Appleton, Neenah, and Menasha Monday morning, leaving behind destroyed homes and businesses, power lines down, and snapped trees. The National Weather Service confirmed the tornado that struck Menasha was an EF3 Tuesday morning. The tornado was 1,500 yards wide and traveled 12.1 miles with 140 mile-per-hour wind speeds. Local authorities are on the ground Tuesday assessing the damage. Fox 11's Emily Beer was in Menasha, where some trees are impassable due to downed power lines. Some streets, are impassable due to downed power lines. Residents shocked by the extent of the damage. It took an hour and 40 minutes to go 6 miles, Menasha resident Mickey Mueller said. People were patient for the most part, but you get home and you don't expect that. You're just going to see carnage. Yeah, so I mean, it was crazy. It started getting really, really dark, said Taylor Folsky, Menasha. We went to the back window and it was just moving. Clouds were moving this way and then this way, and then there was a whole light blue shelf coming through. Then the sirens went off. So all of a sudden we heard a loud whistling. I looked out the window and the trees were just going everywhere, and the wind was really bad and the water was hitting our window real loud, said Ellen McCoy. Mueller said she had never seen damage like what the EF3 tornado caused. She questioned how those in the city would move forward amid so much devastation. Someone told me last night 8 weeks when I said 3 weeks. I think, how do we do this? How do we do this? Mueller said. You can't leave everything and go to work. You can't not work. You can't work from home. Mueller expects the situation to be tough for everyone in Menasha. Says for heavily damaged areas, people should stay away from affected areas unless necessary. Avoid downed power lines and treat all utility lines as energized. Do not drive around barricades or enter areas closed by emergency personnel. Limit non-emergency travel to allow first responders and utility crews access to impacted areas. And call 911 for emergencies. Non-emergency issues should be reported through the appropriate non-emergency channels. Yeah, so this summer so far has been filled with a lot of judgment. A lot of fires, a lot of storms and tempests, and a lot of earthquakes. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord. Salakia. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Yeah, that's what the Lord has been doing. The Lord has been visiting the world with earthquakes, storms, and tempests and fires. And in regards to the storms and tempests, it's either rain, hail, tornadoes, tropical storms, hurricanes, in some places, typhoons. Like the Lord, Slakia, like the Lord really is not messing around. He really is continuing to pour out his wrath more and more upon the earth. And these wicked people are the ones really being hit and being affected by these judgments. Isaiah 28:2, Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which has a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing shall cast down to the earth with the hand. And the Lord sent a destroying storm upon those people. He sent that tornado, that EF3 tornado that swept through and caused all of that destruction. And so far as they know, nobody has died. But either way, a lot of people have lost their home. And that's just yet another punishment from the Lord upon these people. Because the thing is that the Lord sends these tornadoes and these destructive storms and tempests, and then people lose their homes or they lose their business or both. And the thing is that a lot of people don't have the finances to rebuild. A lot of people can't just, rebuild their home or fix whatever parts of their home got damaged or move altogether. So there's a lot of people who end up having to live in a shelter for a while because they really have nowhere else to go. They can't fix their home. They can't buy a new one. They don't have the finances to just up and move somewhere else. So the Lord he's applying that pressure on these people, making life more and more difficult. Psalm 7:11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And we see the Lord's anger towards the wicked every day play out and manifest in the form of shootings and stabbings and car crashes and fires and storms and tempests and earthquakes and all the destruction that they cause. You see all of these people who think that the Lord, just loves everybody and he's just happy all the time. They don't know the Lord. The Lord is not okay in any way, shape, or form with the wickedness of these people. And through his judgments, he is showing people that he is not happy with them. Psalms 9:16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Haggai and Selah. Yeah, so people will try to pass this tornado off as just being an act of Mother Nature. And it's like, no, this was judgment from the Heavenly Father. He's the one who sent that tornado to cause all of that destruction. He's the one who sends all the storms and tempests and the fires and the earthquakes. Psalms 11:6, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and in horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. And you look up the definition of tempest, and it means a violent windy storm, such as hurricanes or tornadoes. And those people got hit with an EF3 tornado. There is no getting around the fact that these are the judgments of the Lord. It's not Mother Nature. It's not random. It's not an accident. It's the power of the Heavenly Father. Psalms 83:14, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. Verse 15, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. And that's what the Lord is doing. Sending out these storms and tempests to cause destruction, to scare these people, to kill some people. Because these people, they have to understand that there is consequences to their wicked actions. And the Lord is the one who is dishing out those consequences through his spirits that are created for vengeance. There will be no peace or safety for these wicked people. Isaiah 48:22, there is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh, unto the wicked. And that's right. There is no peace for these wicked people. It's going to be constant chaos and misery and mourning and weeping and death and destruction. We are living in the days of vengeance, the days where the Lord is just non-stop pouring out his wrath upon the earth to punish these wicked people with whom he is angry with every day. So the hits are just going to keep coming. And there is no escape or relief for these wicked people. They just have to deal with the consequences of their wicked actions. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakakudash. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai of putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, which are the sincere sisters. And shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Until next time, Shalom.